Hello everyone, I'm Vijay Thapa and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with new episode of our food order website with PHP and MySQL. And today we'll work on connecting our front end with our back end. So without further ado, let's start our tutorial. So first of all, let's go to our code view. So I'll open my code editor, which is Visual Studio Code. Now we can close all of these codes for our backend or admin panel. So I'll close all of this: add food, update food, manage foods, manage category, add category, and admin.css. And we can also minimize our admin folder for now because we don't need to work on this, or we'll need to work on config for constant.php. And we can minimize css, we can minimize images. And the first thing to connect our front end with backend, first thing we need to do is convert all of these HTML pages into PHP. So we will change the extension of all of these pages, and we will also create partials for our front end. We have already created partials for our admin panel, same as admin panel. We will also create partials for our front end, okay? Because if you see our front end, which is localhost / food order, if you go to the front end, you can see the menu. This is home page, and if you go other pages like categories or foods, then here you can see the menu, same footer, same menu, and same footer. So all of the pages have same menu and same footer. So I will create partials and create menu and footer file there, and we'll use these partials, okay? So I'll close this for now, and we will stay on this page, and let's go to code editor. And first let's convert all of this index.html this HTML pages into PHP, okay? So first I will right click on this and then rename, and I'll just rename the extension .html to .php, and same with category-food, rename, and this is PHP category-food.php, and food search, rename, this is also PHP food search.php, foods.html, rename, and then foods.php, and index, right click and then rename, and this is also index.php, and order, right click, rename, this is also PHP, okay? So that's it. Now here we have our index.php file. So this is index.php. If I go to browser and reload the URL, then it should show our page. This is index.php, but our page is showing perfectly. So similarly, if I go to like foods.php, then our foods page is also displaying perfectly, okay? So that means our conversion has not affected on displaying any of our pages. Now we will create partials for our front end. So along with all of these folders and files, I will create partials. So here, along with admin, config, css, images, I will create a folder, and I'll call it as partials-front, okay? I will add front to separate partials of admin. So I will call it as partials, partials-front, okay? And here is our partials, and inside this partial I will create two files. One is menu and another one is footer, okay? So I'll create a new file inside partials-front. So first one will be menu.php, and here is our menu.php inside partials-front, and I'll go to index.php. So we will be separating menu and footer only, okay? So first let's separate menu. So I'll go to index.php. So this is index.php, and here is our menu section. So menu sections ends here, which is navbar. So navbar is our menu. So from a navbar section ends and all of the above from everything above it, I will cut, Control and X, cut it and paste inside menu.php. Okay, so I'll paste it inside menu.php, and here what we will do is we will just include menu.php. Okay, so I will open PHP and then close PHP, and then include, and here we need to go inside partials dash front, so partials dash front, and then menu.php. okay, so that's it, semicolon at the end, and let's save it by pressing Ctrl and S, and I'll go back to our browser and I will just refresh our home page. So if I refresh the home page, I can see the menu clearly. That means our menu is included successfully. Similarly, let's create partials for our footer and also include the footer. So let's go back to our code, and in our index.php, let's go down and let's look for our footer section. So here is our footer section. If we see, our footer has social media icons as well. So what we can do is we can cut everything below social media, social section. So I will cut everything below social section, Ctrl and X, and along with menu I will create new file, and it will be footer.php. okay, so that's it, and I'll paste everything here, Ctrl and V, and save it by pressing Ctrl and S. And let's go back to index.php, and here we will include our footer. Okay, so open PHP and then close PHP, and between we will include include partials dash front, and then what we need to include is footer.php. okay, so that's it. Let's save our index.php and let's go back to our browser, and I'll refresh the browser, and we do not have any error. That means our footer is also included successfully. Now let's do the same thing in all of the remaining pages, that are categories.php, category foods, food stores, foods, and order. So for now I will close footer and menu, and here I will minimize partials front as well, and I'll open categories.php, and we do not need navbar section, so everything above navbar section I will delete, and here I will just include PHP, and then include include, and then partials front, we are including menu from partials front, so partial partials dash front, and then menu.php, and close, semicolon. So I'll just copy Ctrl and C, and we will do same with footer. So let's go down, and here from social icon we do not need social section because it's already included inside footer, so everything below social we will delete, and here we will include footer. So I'll just paste it here, Ctrl and V, and instead of menu we will add footer.php. let's save it and go back to browser, and we changed in categories.php. so let's go back to browser, and here let's test categories.php and enter. So we have our menu as well as footer, so that means our both of the partials are included successfully. Now let's go back to our code, and now we will change on category dash foods. So open it, and same as before, everything above navbar section, everything above navbar section we will remove, and we will paste our menu. So this is our menu. I have already copied from previous section, and I just pasted it here. So we have our partials that front dot menu. Okay, so let's go to bottom, and in social section everything below social section we will remove, and we will paste our footer. So let's change our menu to footer. So yeah, footer.php. So let's save it and go back to browser, and let's open our category-foods.php. So let's go to browser. This is category-foods. So see it is your category-foods.php. Press enter and we can see our menu as well as footer. Now let's work on another page, which is food search. So I will open food search, and here same as before, we will remove everything above navbar section, and we will just include our menu. So I'll paste it here. I have copied the menu link to our menu file, and I pasted it here. Now let's go down, and everything below social we will remove and paste our footer. So I'll paste it here and change menu to footer. That's it. Let's save it by pressing Ctrl and S. Let's go back and open our food-search.php file. So let's go back. This is food-search. So food-search.php, open, and we can see our menu as well as footer. So that's it. Now let's go back, and again let's open our another page, which is foods.php. So I'll open foods.php, and here same as before, we will remove everything above navbar section and include our menu. Let's go at the bottom, and everything below social icon we will remove and paste our footer. So remove menu, and it will be footer.php. Save it, go back to browser and open foods.php. So this is foods.php. We can see the menu as well as footer. And let's go back to our code view, and our last page is order.php. We have already seen index.php. So same as before, everything above navbar section we will remove and add our menu. Control V and menu.php. Let's go down, and everything below our social section we will remove and paste it here, and it won't be menu, it is footer now. Footer.php. Let's save it, go back to browser, and let's refresh our order.php file. So this is order.php, and this is our order page. Our menu and footer is displaying successfully. That means it is connected. So that's it. Now let's add link in our we can add a link in our menu. So we can go and add a link in our menu. So here we can add link, but we need to give our full URL, and our full URL is inside our constants.php file. So we need to include this in all of the pages, and the best way to include constants in all of our pages is to add inside our menu file, because menu is linked on all of the pages, right? So if you remember, in our admin section we have also added constants.php inside menu.php file. So let's go at the top of the menu.php partials. So I'll go at the top of the menu.php. I'll close all of the pages except index.php and menu. So foods order. So at the top of the menu.php I will include php, and here we will include constants.php. And to go to constants.php right now we are inside our index.php or any of these pages, because menu.php is actually included in all of these pages like index.php, order, food category, etc. So menu.php partials is actually a part of index.php, and to link our constant.php we need to go inside config.php. okay, so we will give the path from these pages. So we won't be giving path from inside the partials at front. okay, so we will be giving path from these pages because this partial is included in this page. So in menu we'll give the path from these pages. okay, so if we want to go to constant.php, first we need to go inside folder. We do not need to get out of partials-front folder. okay, so because we are on these pages. So let's go to our config, config, and then constants.php. Okay, that's it. Let's save it and go back to browser, and let's refresh our home page, and we are not seeing any error. That means our constants.php file is linked correctly. Okay, so let's go back to our menu, and in our menu.php now we can give links. So instead of giving index.html, just index.html, now we will give full URL. So to give full URL, php, and then here we need to echo site URL, site URL. And since this is a home button, site URL is a home URL, so we don't need to add extra things. And let's go to categories, and here we will echo site URL, and then we need to go inside categories.php. okay, so we have categories.php, so after echo site URL we need to give categories.php. okay, so if we check our constant.php, our site URL is food order and slash. So to go to inside categories, we need to add categories.php, right? So hope you understand. If you are confused, then please add comments below. I will reply you, and I will try to make you understand as soon as possible. Okay, so similarly we also need to add a link to our foods. So I'll close this and echo site URL php echo site URL, and then this will be foods.php. okay, so that's it. Let's save it, and we won't be creating contact page for now. We will be focusing on displaying all of the menu as well, all of the foods as well as categories, and we'll be focusing more on placing the order and managing the order by admin. Okay, so let's go back, and I will open our food order, and after refreshing our link should be changed. Now if I click on categories.php, our categories.php page is shown. If I click on foods, our foods page is shown, and if I click on home, our home page is shown. okay, so that's it. We have worked on adding menu as well. Now let's work on displaying all of these categories. So these are categories and these are foods. okay, so let's work on displaying these categories from database. okay, so first let's check the categories in our admin panel. So I'll go to our admin section. So to go to admin section, localhost /food-order, which is site URL, and then /admin. okay, and hope you remember your username and password. So I will add my username and password, which is admin, and here we have 5 categories. And if we go to category, and here we have 3, this is dummy data. We will work on displaying summary data here as well, but first let's work on category. So for now we have 3 categories here. okay, so I'll add couple more as well. So add category and dummy data, and I'll add category. So this do not have any image. Let's add category, dummy data, and select image. I will add one image for now. Let's select this image, open, and add category. So here we have now 1 2 3 4 5 categories. So let's go back to our code view, and we will display categories here. okay, so let's go back to our code view, and we do not need menu now. We don't need constant.php as well. So in index.php, in our category section. okay, so this is our category section explosive, and it ends here. okay, and if you see, we have 3 different things, and this is static. So we need to add code 3 times, but now we will be displaying the data from database, so we don't need 3 of these. So I will delete 2 of these from a tag open, a tag close, anchor tag close. This is 1 and this is 2. So we will only be displaying 1, but we will get all the data from database using while loop. So we will display multiple times. okay, so I'll refresh, and we have only 1 category. Now we will get all of the category from database and display it here. Okay, so I'll add enter tag, and here I'll open PHP, close PHP, and between here we will get the category from database and display here. Okay, so first thing we need to do is create SQL query to display display categories from database. Okay, so dollar $SQL is equals to select all from tbl underscore category. Okay, so that's it. Now we need to execute the query. So execute the query, and here we will create $raise is equals to MySQLi underscore query, and here we will pass $connection, and then we need to pass $SQL, and our $connection file is already inside our constant.php, and our menu.php includes constants.php, so our connection is already in this page. Okay, so now we need to check, we need to count the rows. So I will count the rows. So $count is equals to MySQLi underscore num underscore rows, and here we will give $raise and then semicolon. So I will add the comment here as well. So count rows to check whether the category is available or not. Okay, and then what we can do is if category is available, then the value of count will be greater than 0, and we will display all of this category in our front end. But if the category is not available, then we will display error message. Okay, so let's check. So if $count is greater than 0, that means categories available, else categories not available. categories categories not available. Okay, available. Okay, so when categories is not available, we will just display a message. So I'll use echo, and then here I will create a div /div, and I'll give a class of error. Div class is equals to error. Sorry, we cannot give double quote because we have already used double quote after echo, so this will be error. And here I will add category not added. That's it. And here when categories are available, we will use while loop to display all the categories. Okay, so let's use while loop, and I will create $row to get all the data from database. So $row MySQLi underscore fetch underscore assoc, and here we'll pass $raise. Okay, so that's it. And inside the while loop we will get the values. So we need to get the values like title, title, image name, and ID. First we will get ID. So if we go back to our browser and see, so what we can see is we can see image, we can see title, and we need ID so that we can get all the foods based on this category. Okay, so we will get these three things. So let's get $ID is equals to $row, and then ID. Similarly, let's get title. Title is equals to $row, and then title TTL title, and last is image name. So dollar image underscore name is equals to dollar row and then image name. So image underscore name. That's it. Now we need to display those in our HTML format. So for that I will close PHP and open PHP, and between this PHP I'll write HTML. Okay, so let's write the HTML. So to write the HTML, what I will do is I will just cut this anchor tag and paste it inside. So I'll just cut it, Control and X, cut it from here, and I will paste between this PHP so that we can loop it and display all the categories. Control and V. So we need to indent it properly. So push it inside. I'll push a div inside the anchor tag as well. And here, so first thing we need to change is the URL to our image, or we need to give image name. So here I will remove this for now, and I will give PHP and display our site URL, site site URL, and then we need to go inside our images folder. So we need to go inside our images folder, and then inside our category images are inside our category. Okay, so we need to go inside category, 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 and then we need to give image name. Okay, so I'll open PHP, close PHP, and here I will give echo dollar image name. Okay, so that's it. And we need to do one other thing as well. So we will only display the image name if image name is available. Okay, so first we need to check whether image name is available or not. Okay, so when image name is empty, that means image is not available, then we won't display the image. Instead we will display message. So first after this div before img, we need to open PHP and close PHP, and here we need to check if dollar image name is equal to blank, then we need to display the message. So display message, so echo image not available, and let's add some CSS as well. So let's add CSS. So I will use div. So this will be ending div, and before we can add opening div, and here I will create class is equals to error, error, and this will display the message else. That means image name is available, then only we will display the image. Okay, so here I will close the PHP, again open the PHP. That's it, and between this PHP we will display the image. Okay, so I will just cut this tag from here and paste inside here. Okay, so let's paste it inside here. So that's it. So what we have done is we have obtained the values like ID, title, and image name, and here we want to display the image name, but we also need to check whether image name or image is available or not. So here we are checking whether image is available or not, and when image is not available, then we are displaying the message, but when image name is available, then we are displaying the image with image tag. Okay, so here I will add the comment, check whether image is available or not. If we do not check this, then we might get error whenever we do not have image name. So that's why we need to check it. Okay, now let's display the title of the category as well. So here I will remove pizza and PHP, and then echo dollar title. Okay, so that's it. And we also have id, and we will use id while giving the link. Okay, so while giving the link here we will use id. For now I will save it as it is and go back to browser, and I will refresh it. And here you can see all of the categories from database. Like we have 1 2 3 4 5 categories. If we go to our admin panel, we have 5 categories, and we are displaying all of those categories. Okay, but they are not in proper order. Though they are not in proper order due to different image size, we are getting our images, or we are getting our categories successfully. But in our home page we only want to display 3 categories in a row. Okay, for that what we can do is we can go to our SQL query, and in our SQL query here we can add limit and 3. So this keyword will only display 3 categories, or 3 row of data from database. Okay, so let's save it, go back to browser, and let's refresh. And here now you can see only 3 categories. Though we have 5 categories, we are only seeing 3 categories. Okay, and if we go here we have added feature as well as active, and we also need to filter our categories with this. Okay, so we only display the categories when both featured as well as active is as. Okay, so this is home page, and in home page we want categories that is active as well as featured. So let's filter with featured active in our home page. So let's go back to code view, and in SQL before limit here we need to add where keyword, where, where, and then where active is equals to yes, and featured is equals to yes. Okay, so that's it. Let's save it and go back to browser, and now let's refresh and let's see whether these things change or not. Okay, so let's refresh, and here now instead of another image this is appearing, because if we see only this has featured is yes, active is yes, this has also featured is yes, active is yes, this is active is yes but featured is no. That means we cannot display this in menu. This is also no, so this is also not shown, but this has yes, yes. Okay, so if I change its status as well, so if I change it to no, featured is no, update category, and go back to home page and refresh, now this is also gone. So this is how your data is controlled in web which has backend like PHP, Java, Python, or ASP.NET. Okay, so this is why we need a CMS, or we need backend to control all the data. Okay, so hope you understand. And now I have a question. Okay, so I hope all of you use at least one of the social media, right? Like Facebook or WhatsApp or Twitter or LinkedIn or anything. Okay, so when we add any post, or when you send any messages, and let's say you did not like the post, or you did not like the chat, or you did not like the message, okay, then what we will do, you will just select the option and delete it, right? So when you delete it, do you really think your data is getting deleted? What do you think, guys? Or is it is managed like this? When you delete, its option like active is no. So what do you think? It is really getting deleted from database, or it is just changing the status of such thing? So let me know in the comment. Okay, so but we are using this option to manage our category. Okay, so now what I will do is I will just change these images with our previous images. Okay, so for that I will go to our root folder. So I will open my root folder. I have installed my XAMPP, or we have installed our root folder in local disk C, and XAMPP and htdocs and our food order project, and inside the images we have these images. So these were the default images. So I want to select this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one. I will copy all of them. I will cut it from here and I will paste it in desktop. So I'll paste it here so that I can easily update the images in our category. Okay, so what I have done is I have just went inside our project folder and copied the static or default images from there and pasted in our desktop so that we can upload these managed or well designed images in our project. Okay, so what I will do is let's go back to our browser and let's go to our admin panel, and here let's update their name as well as image. Okay, so I'll update category and I will call it as pizza, and I will change the image. So I will select the new image, choose image, and I will go to desktop and I will select our pizza. So this is our menu image, so a menu or category, this is our category image. So I'll select this, open, and I'll click on update category and I will refresh our home page. Now we can see our well designed image. Similarly I will change for snacks as well. So let's go to our admin panel. So where is snacks? So I will remove this image, remove the name, so update category, and let's call it as burger. So burger, choose image, go to desktop, and where is our burger? So pizza, and then we had our burger, and open and update category, pizza, burger. Let's refresh. Now we have pizza and burger, and let's add another one. So I will go here and I'll update this one. So I'll change the drinks to, this will be, I will call it momo. This is momo in Nepali, and in English it's called dumpling. Okay, so I'll just click on choose file, and where is our dumpling? So this is momo. Select, open, and I will change its feature to yes, update category, and here I will refresh. Now we can see pizza, burger, and momo. Okay, so if I want any of this to hide, like if I want burger to hide, I will just select the update category. I will turn the feature as no, and I'll click on update category. And if I go to our home page, now our burger is gone. We only have 2 of this. Okay, so this is how we control our data, whether to show or hide. Okay, so I'll update category and I'll display these 2. So that's it. Now let's open our categories page. So I'll open the categories page. So this is our categories, and here let's display all the categories that are active. Okay, so if they are active, then we will display in our categories page, and if they are active as well as featured, then they will be displayed on home page. Okay, so let's display those in our categories page. So I'll go to code view and I'll open categories page as well. So I'll minimize this and minimize images, and let's open categories page. So here is our categories page. So what we will do is we can remove all of this except one. So I will remove everything, all of these, and I will remove everything, and I will only leave one of them. So I will remove this, and we only have one of the category in our categories.php. So I will save it and go back to categories.php and refresh. So we only have one category. So here we will display the categories from our database. For that we will need to add PHP, and we will do same as before. And let's open PHP and then close PHP, and here we will do is, so now let's write the code to display all the categories that are active in our categories.php page. Okay, first I will write the comment. So display all the categories that are active. So I'll create SQL query. So $SQL is equals to select all from tbl underscore category where active is equals to, we only need active. If active is yes, then we will display the categories. Okay, so this is why it is important for you to understand basic of databases and SQL query. And if you don't know the basic of SQL query or database, then I have a course which is free, so you can check that course. I'll put the link in the description. So it is on MS SQL Server. If you want, you can use the same technique in MS SQL Server as well as MySQL. Okay, you can follow the course and you can choose either MySQL or MS SQL. Okay, so after creating SQL query, we need to execute the query. So I will create $res is equals to mysqli underscore query, and here we need to pass $connection and then $sql. That's it. And then we need to count the rows. So $count is equals to mysqli underscore num underscore rows, and here we need to pass $res and then check whether categories available or not. So if $count is greater than 0, that means categories available. Else category is not available. Okay, when categories are not available, we will just display the message. So I will use echo, and then I will add division div and division close, and here I will add class as well. Class is equals to error, and here I will add a message like category not found, found. That's it, not found. And then inside when categories are available, we will use while loop to display all the categories from database. Okay, so here I will use while loop, and then I'll create $row variable. Control Z. $row is equals to mysqli underscore fetch underscore soc. So this will get all the data from database in our row. So here we need to pass $res. That's it. And here we will get the values. So we get $id is equals to $row, and here we need to get id, and similarly we'll get title and image name. So $title is equals to $row image. This is title, not image name. TITL title. And here we will get $image underscore name is equals to $row and then image name. So image underscore name. That's it. Now we need to add this HTML code inside while loop. So I will just break PHP and open PHP. So I will open PHP, and between this PHP I will write HTML code. Okay, so inside here I will write HTML code. So I'll just cut this from starting anchor tag to ending anchor tag, and I will add inside the PHP. Control and V, and let's push them inside for proper indentation. I will push this division inside as well. And here first I will display the title, and then I will work on image, because we need to check whether image is available or not. So instead of pizza, I will display from database PHP echo $title. That's it. Now we need to check whether image name is available or not, and display the image name when image name is available. When image name is not available, then we will display error message. Okay, so here I will open PHP, close PHP, and inside it we will check if dollar image name is equal to empty. That means image is not available. Image not available. Else image available. When image is not available, we will just display the error message. So I will just copy this message from here, Control and C, and I'll paste it here, Control and V, and I will call the error as, this is not category, this is image not found. And in else we need to add this HTML tag. So I will close the PHP once again and open the PHP, and between this PHP we'll write HTML tag, which is this one. Okay, so I'll cut it from here, Control and X, I will paste it here, Control V, and here we need to give the link, proper link. So I'll remove it, PHP, and then close PHP, echo site URL, and then we need to go inside images slash category, this is images, and inside category we need to go, and here we need to get image name. So I'll open PHP and then echo dollar image name. Okay, so that's it. Now let's save it and go back to browser, and this is our categories.php. So I'll refresh it. Here now we can see all the images that are active. Okay, so if you go to admin panel, this is home page. So if you go to admin panel, so this one is active, this one is active, this one is also active, and this one is also active. It is not featured, but it is active, right? So when it is active, it will be displayed on categories page. When it is both active as well as featured, then this will be displayed on home page. Okay, so that's it. This is how we manage all of the things from our admin panel. Okay, so that's it. So we have worked on categories as well as category section of home page. Now let's work on this food section of our home page. Okay, so let's go back to our index.php. So to go to home page, which is index.php, and here we need to go to our food menu section. So this is food menu section, and here we will do same thing as we did in our category section. So let's remove all of this except one. So what I will do is I will remove everything. So food menu box, so this is food menu box, opening of the food menu box, closing of the food menu box, one, and then food menu box, close food menu box, this is food menu box, this is closing food menu box, and let's go down, opening food menu box, closing food menu box, and then this is opening food menu box, and this is closing food menu box. Okay, so div clear fix, and let's remove all the spaces here, and then here we have food menu box and closing food menu box. Okay, so we are left with only one food menu box. So let's save it, go back to our browser, and if I refresh it, we only have one food menu box. Okay, so let's go back, and here now we will work on displaying the foods from database. Okay, so for that we will use PHP, open PHP, close, and then here first thing we'll do is add the comment getting foods from database that are active and featured. Okay, so and then here we will create SQL query. So $SQL2, I'm creating SQL2 because we have created SQL here, so this will be SQL2, and then query will be select all from from tbl underscore food where I will add where active is equals to yes, and feature is equals to yes, and we will only display limit 6. Okay, so we'll display only 6. So active is equals to s and feature is equals to yes, limit 6. That's it. Now execute the query. So here I will create $raise2 is equals to MySQL underscore query and then $con and then we'll pass $SQL2. That's it, and then we'll count the rows. So $count2 is equals to MySQL underscore num underscore rows, and here we'll pass $raise2, and then we will check whether food available or not. Check whether food available or not. Here we will check. So if $count2 is greater than 0, that means food available, else food not available, and we will display the message. So echo, and here I will create a div, and let's give the class is equals to error, and here we will say food not available, available. That's it. And here inside the count2, when food is available, we will use while loop to display all the food from database. Okay, so let's create while loop. While inside while loop we will create $row to get all the data from database in row. So $row is equals to, we don't need this double quote, MySQL underscore fetch underscore stock, and here we will pass $raise2, and then here we need to get all the values. So here what we will get is title, image name, price, and description, and ID. Okay, so title, price, description, image name, and ID. So let's get those. So I'll create $id is equals to $row and then ID. That's it. And then $title is equals to $row, and then this will be title, and then $price is equals to $row price. That's it. And then we will create or we will get $description, yes, CRIPTION, description is equals to $row description, and then we need to get image name. So image name is equals to $row and then image underscore name. Okay, so and all of these row values are inside the row. All of these are column name from our database table. Okay, so these all are column name in our table. So TBL food, so they are this column name like ID, title, description, price, image name, category ID, etc. Okay, so and we need this, we need to add exact this inside our row. Okay, so that's it. Now let's display those in our HTML tag. For that we need to close the PHP and open the PHP, and between this PHP opening and closing PHP we will add HTML tag. Okay, so let's do that. Here I will cut this food menu box, starting and closing food menu box from cut from here, and paste inside here, and I'll paste it here, Control and V, and let's push it inside to indent properly and push everything inside. So that's it, and it looks better. And here we will display everything like title, price, description. So let's display the title from database. So I'll remove this food title, open PHP, close PHP, and then echo dollar title. Similarly, we will display the price. We will delete the numerical value. We will let dollar be here, and we can open PHP, close PHP, and let's display echo dollar price. And similarly, let's display the description as well. So let's remove it, and here I'll open PHP, close PHP, and echo dollar description. Okay, so that's it. Now for our image, we need to check whether image is available or not. So here, before image tag, I will open PHP, close PHP, and check. So here I will add a comment, check whether image available or not. So if dollar image name is equals to blank, that means image not available, image not available, else image available. So when image is not available, we will display the message echo, and I will create a div, close div, and here I will just add class is equals to error, and I will call it as image not available, image not available. That's it. And here inside image available, we need to display this HTML tag. So I will again close PHP, open PHP, and here I will just cut this image tag from here, cut, Control and X, and paste it here, Control and V, and we need to give the proper link. So I will remove this URL, and I will open PHP, close PHP, and echo site URL, and then now we need to go inside images /food, and then we need to give image name. Okay, for PHP echo dollar image name. That's it. Let's save it and go back to our browser, and let's refresh. And I think food not available, so let's go back to our admin panel, and let's go to food, and our active is no, but one of the foods active is yes. I think we need to go and its active is yes, but its feature is no. So that's why, and we have added the SQL query, and in our SQL query both of them needs to be yes. So that's why we are not getting any images or any food. So this is yes, so both of them needs to be yes, then only it will be displayed. So for now I will update its value as yes, update food, yes, update food. Let's go to our front end. So this is our front end. I'll refresh. Now we can see the image. Okay, but image not available. Oh, I don't know what's wrong. I think we have a bug in our update food. Okay, when I updated the food, image is removed. If I go to database, table food, image is gone. So when I update the food, image is gone. So we need to look on update-food.php. okay, so let's go back and let's go to update food. So in admin section, in open our admin section, and let's open update food. Where is update food? I will open update food, and here when updating the food, we did not we are removing the image. If image name is not is equals to blank. So guys, I have found the bug. So bug was, after we checked like if image name is not is equals to blank, then we forgot to add else. So this is if. So if we follow this line, so this is the if, and we also need to add else. So here else, and then here we need to give image name. Okay, so this was not supplied, so that was the error. So when image name is not available, that is when image name is not available, or image is, so when image is not selected, then we need to give the default image, which is current image. Okay, so let's save it. Let's go back to our browser, and now let's again try it again. So I will update the food for this right now. Choose the image, choose this one, and update food. Now we have an image, and if I update food and if I turn it to no and update food, now our image remains as it is. Okay, so that was the error. We forgot to add else condition when image is not available. We added the else condition for when image is not selected, but we did not added the default image value when image is not available. Okay, so that was the error. Hope you fixed it. So I will add the comment as well. Default image when image is not selected, and here I will add a comment. So this is default image when image is when button is not clicked. So this is button is not clicked. Okay, CLICKED. That's it. Let's save it, and I will close update food as well as update category. And sometimes we face bugs, and when you face the bugs, don't panic. So just try to focus on solving the error, and we solved it successfully. So let's go back, and what we were working on is we were working on displaying the food menu. I'll refresh it. Our food is gone. I'll go back to food, and I'll update its featured status as well. So featured is yes, update food, and if I go to home page and refresh, now you can see our food, but this is not the proper image we supplied. So I will give the proper images for this one. So I'll give the proper image. So I'll give the name as well, best burger with pineapple, or we can call it best burger, and here we can give the details like best pineapple, we can call it burger with ham, pineapple, and lots of cheese. So this is the description. Similarly, you can give any description, and price I will give as $4. And let's choose the image. For that, I will go to desktop, and I will select menu burger. So I'll select menu burger, open, and choose both of them as yes, and click on update food, and this is also burger. Okay, so update food. Now this is image is updated. So let's go to home page, and I'll refresh, and here now this is showing perfectly. Now similarly, let's add couple of other food items. So I'll go to admin panel, and I will add image on this, and I'll also give the proper name. So update food, and here I'll give dumpling special, SPECIAL, chicken dumpling with mountain herbs, with herbs from mountains. Okay, so let's give dumplings, and let's give it as $5, and then choose image, and here I will copy menu momo. Where is menu momo? Menu momo, and this is not burger, this is momo, and active also yes, update food, and here I will refresh, and now you can see dumplings and burger. Okay, so dumplings and burger. Let's display another one as well. So for this I will change the update food, and I will give it as this is pizza, so I'll call it what should we call it? Smoky BBQ pizza based firewood pizza in town. And you can add more details as well, but now I don't have any details, so I'll give $6. Choose image. This will be menu pizza. Where is menu pizza? Menu pizza. Active will also be yes, and I'll click on update food. Now we have 3 food items, so I'll go to our home page, refresh it. Now here you can see our 3 of the foods like dumplings, burger, smoky BBQ pizza. Okay, so this is how we can display or hide food menu. So if I go to here, and if I want if I do not want it to show in home page, then I will just turn featured as no. So if I turn featured as no, it won't be displayed in our home page. Okay, so it won't be displayed in our home page. And similar as our categories page, we also need to display the foods in our foods page. So in this page we will display all the foods that are active. So if we see if these food are active, then this will be displayed here, but if they are not active, then then the food won't be displayed in this foods page as well as in our home page. Okay, so let's work on our foods page. So I'll go to our code view, and I will open foods.php. Now I'll minimize admin folder, and I will open foods page. Where is foods page? This is our foods page. And here what we need to do is we can remove all the food menu box, and we will only display one food menu box. So I will remove this food menu box, all the food menu box, remove all the food menu box, and up to where? Up to here before clear fix, and only leave one food menu box. So this is the food menu box, and this is clear fix, and here we will display the food from database. Okay, and display the food that are active, and this time we do not need the food that are featured, because this is separate page. We are on home page. On home page we displayed the food that are active as well as featured. Okay, so I'll open PHP, and here I will add a category comment, display foods that are active. Okay, so I'll create SQL code query $SQL is equals to select all from tbl underscore food where active is equals to yes, and we do not need to use limit keyword because we will be displaying all the food. And here we need to execute the query, so $race is equals to mysqli underscore query query, and here we'll pass $connection and then $SQL. That's it. And then we need to count the rows, to check whether foods are available or not. So $count is equals to mysqli underscore num underscore rows, and here I'll pass $race. That's it. And let's check whether the food are available, available or not. So if count is greater than 0, that means foods available. So here we will get all the foods and display in our HTML. Else we can display the message. So food not available, ABI LABL available, and echo. I will create a division div and then give class is equals to error, and here we will say food not found. Okay, that's it. Now let's work when food is available. We will use while loop to display all the foods from database. So I will create $row as well. Control Z. $row is equals to mysqli underscore fetch underscore assoc. So this will get all the data in a row format. So I will pass $res and curly braces, and this is not ROS, this is ROW row, and here we will get the values. So get the values like ID. So $id is equals to row and then ID, and then we need to get title is equals to $row and then title, and then description is equals to $row description, SCRIPTIN description. Price, we also need price and image name. So $pric price is equals to $row, and here I will pass price, and then we will get image name is equals to $row image name image underscore name. Okay, so that's it. Now let's display all of these details in our HTML. So I'll close I will close the PHP, open the PHP, and between these we will display our foods in HTML. Okay, so I will just copy this menu box from here. I'll cut it, Control and X, and paste it here, Control V, and then I will push this inside, push it a little bit further. Now let's first display the title, price, and description, and then we can display the image. Okay, so I will display the title first. PHP echo $title, and then let's display the price. PHP echo $price, and then let's display the description. So here PHP echo $description. That's it. Now let's work on displaying the image. To display the image, first we need to check whether image is available or not. For that I will create PHP before image tag, and here we will check whether image available or not. So if $image name is equals to empty, that means image not available, else image available. When image is not available, we will display the message. So echo div div slash div, and here I will add a class is equals to error, and here I will add the message like image not available, and when image is available we will display the image with image tag. For that we will close PHP, open PHP, and between this I will just cut this HTML tag. So let's cut the HTML tag, paste it here. I will paste it here, and we will give the proper image URL. So PHP and then echo dollar, not dollar, site URL, this is constant, and then we need to go inside images slash food slash, we need to give image name. So what echo dollar image name. So that's it. Let's save and go back to our browser, and let's refresh our foods page. And here you can see 3 foods. So if we go to our food order admin panel, so this is our food order admin panel, and we have 3 food. So if I turn the active of this off, here featured is no, but we can see it in food menu, but we cannot see in home page. Okay, so when featured is off, it won't be displayed on home menu, but it will be displayed on foods page. Okay, but it's but if its active is no, like this, then it won't be displayed in foods page as well. Okay, so it won't be displayed on foods page as well, and same will happen in any of this. If its featured is yes, but if its active is no, then it won't be displayed either on foods page. So this is not displayed on foods page, and this will also not be displayed on home page. So it won't be displayed on home page as well. Okay, so like this we can either hide or display our foods. Okay, so now let's go to our home page, and I will refresh it. Now you can add more foods. You can add up to 6 food in home page. You can display 6 featured food, and you can display 3 categories of the food. Okay, so that's it guys, and in the next episode we will work on displaying the foods based on this category, and we will also work on searching the foods from here. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you have any confusion till now, then comment below. I will reply you as soon as possible. Okay, so see you on next episode. Till then, stay safe, take care, see you soon, bye bye.